We all have a little more time on our hands thanks to the pandemic this summer, so why not fill it up with a good book?
Yes.
Melissa is here from the Book Break, and you've got some great options for us, and you've got something for everybody out
Absolutely.
there. Take us through.
Okay, so my first book recommendation is for the person that wants to know how to be a good leader, right? And we might think that that means only in the workplace, but at home, in the community, and also, of course, in the workplace. So it is Don't Just Manage, Lead by Arthur F. Coombs, although he also goes by Art Coombs.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Art did a wonderful job in this book, giving us stories and examples, not just from his own life, but from famous leaders like Abraham Lincoln or Nelson Mandela. And I love what he did in this book. One of my favorite stories are some of the ones from home, and he told a story about when he was a kid and his own room was a total disaster. And I mean, I think we can all kind of relate to that.
Preach, sister.
Yeah, and so he just couldn't figure out, like, it's so overwhelming, what do I do? And his mom said, Art, you gotta chunk it. So what did he do? He went in and out. He did one dirty underwear at a time. and that's so great because we all get overwhelmed sometimes. And this is what we can do. We can chunk it. Take one piece of that task at a time. So he tells us, how do we inspire ourselves? How do we inspire others? How do we build that positive self-image? And of course, how do you lead people through love? Because honestly, if you're just manage, task,
right,
you lose them.
Yeah, you don't have the joy out of life is gone. So what's the second one?
All right, so the second one is for the reader that likes a clean, proper romance. It takes place in 1820 in Regency, England. It is called Lakeshire Park by Megan Walker.
Ooh, like pinkies up when you read this one,
That's
I think.
I couldn't help but think that. And it's great because Megan is such a beautiful writer. She just draws you right in and you feel like you're watching a movie. And it follows the two Moore sisters, and they've had some bad luck. Both of their parents are gone, and Amelia, the oldest sister, is tasked to really take care of her sister, and she's willing to do anything. And I mean anything. And I could totally relate to that as a mom. I think, yeah, I'd be willing to do anything for my own daughter, too. And you get drawn in by the story and the love, but what I really like about it is it's a little unpredictable. So some romances, you know from the very beginning what's going to happen. Not so with Lakeshire Park.
So an exciting one, and real quick, what's this last one?
All right, our last one is for kids. So starting at about 8 years old, it's called Potion Masters. And as you can see, it's a trilogy. So it's great. Your kids can jump in and read while you're reading your books. And it is a fantasy book following a 12-year-old named Gordy who is an elixirist. He makes potions, but his mom is literally the potion master, one of the best in the world. They're jumped into zany adventures, and they have to figure out, how do we save our friends, our family, and ultimately the world? And it's up to Gordy.
Some heavy stuff for Gordy in that book. And you've also got a giveaway for us as well, right?
I do. So if you go to my website, thebookbreak.com, you can enter to win any one of these 3 recommendations in either an ebook or a physical book. And I will be announcing and drawing the winners on Friday morning. So if you want to do it, you got to jump in really quick, sign up for the contest. And if you don't win, you can get them all online, stores. Just jump right in, and I have buy buttons that you can take right to Amazon and know where to go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Melissa. Speaking of jumping right in, I think I'm going to. Lakeshire Park sounds like me.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Thanks.